This is a little bit awkward. I did not mean to go live yet, but we're just gonna go with it. Because why not? Before stream, I am going to buy a whole bunch of Pokeballs. Alright. We should be good. Alright, peoples. I do not have any merriment inside of my office, sadly. So, do not get mad that I do not have a festive hat. We're supposed to be over more. C'est la vie. Gosh dang it. Behold, Christmassy screensaver for Vintage Story. That's about it. That's all I have for the Christmas theming of today's video. Unless we go and play Sulfur. Because Christmas is sort of everywhere there. But it is what it is. Hopefully nothing is broken. I have spent some time offline, as I said I would last week, to try and make the streaming world come along a little bit quicker, namely with resources. I've not made any significant progress, except for I think I panned an entire 64 stack of sand, all the bony soil that we had. There was a light temporal storm that happened, but that's usually the same as normal, aka me screaming and hiding in my house. I may or may not have also died. Which is great. By great, I mean not great, but yeah. We went through a lot of Chert Gravel. I didn't get all the way through, but it is what it is. I love the fact that I have this sheep skull mask. So today, we are going to be doing the last of a couple of things. We're going to be cutting down a couple more trees so that we can get our charcoal pit going. Oh, one of the other developments that happened, I got some things to sell. And eat. Sorry. Somebody came to bother me on Emerald? Keck. Of the scamming variety. We need to also build a pen for our new ducklings. Yeah, for the most part, everything should be essentially the same from last time. But we did, while I was panning, I did get an absolute crap load of flax. Which means... Oh, whoops. we can get ourselves another linen sack. Because why not? Which turns into more reeds for us. Now then, there's a couple things I was waiting to do till I got you guys. One thing is, oops, it's dark in here. I don't have anything in here, do I? Okay, so 2 more days for the hefty meat stew. Cool. I got over 100 nuggets of copper. Hooray. We actually have enough to make a black bronze item, which is likely going to be our pickaxe. So we finally have enough, and we should have enough coal to do that today. But in the meantime, we are going to run over to the trader and see if we can sell some stuff. You will notice there's a lot less foliage on the way here. I actually did what I said I was going to do and cut down all the bushes. Well, I expanded it. Eventually, I will get all of them so that it's not so much of a pain in the butt to come over here to go to the trader. Because those bushes hide problems. Like aminals. Like foxes and other things. Wolves. A Sirfetch'd? Pokey, catch, ultra ball. Yeet. Alright, what have we got? Ornate silver arrows. Wax soap. Dang. Oh, I'm missing 3 gears. Yeah, that would need iron chain. Dang. Gosh dang. I do not have enough for anything today. That's fine. What are all those? What are you? Ducks! Well, now that we actually have ourselves some... No, I can't bring myself to hurt ducks. You, on the other hand, little rabbit, come here. Gotcha! Man, I'm getting good at that. I'm gonna cut down all these birch trees out here for our charcoal pit. We're so close. We're so close to, you know, moving into the Bronze Age. Let me just go gather my fish. Okay, let me see something. Yeah, we're gonna go pay a visit to the other trader in the valley. I don't think that there's a third, is there? Brown cart. Oh yeah, there's that one. I forgot about him. Oh, there's that one up there. I can do that tomorrow, though. You are coming home with me, Mr. Currant Bush. Yes, I caught the bird! It's a bit of a late reaction, but I did it. Alright. They're still growing. Hello, foxes. I'm not... Okay. That is something I'm interested in. For so many reasons. This may be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Simply because I have not seen the redwood trees in this game, and sequoias are my favorite tree. Oh, look at that! You can see my little forest from over here. Ivory linen sack. Ugh. Man. I swear, trader prices are so just nonsensical. It's like the amount of work it would take to build some of the items to then sell to them just doesn't make any sense. But I will say this. I am deeply curious about how big the redwood tree is. Like, I'm actually debating whether or not I want to make a special plot just for this tree. It is my favorite kind of tree, after all. Oh, you are done growing. Thank you. Alright, time to go to bed. Where's my knife? You're gonna go do that. Perfect. These eggs will... I swear I just saw something move inside my house. Ow, I know, game. What I may do is turn this rabbit meat into jerky. I'm now running low on gears, so I'll put that in there. Eh. Alright, where is my pond? Because I am going to throw this in there. Alright, I'm gonna make a little thing for my redwood tree. Let me see something. South, east. I am facing south. South. That is east. Okay, perfect. Alright, oh, I missed. Oh well, it is fine. I just realized everything has slightly broken. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Cool. I have enough rot for an entire barrel of compost. That shall be good. Right, that's what I was gonna do. Put you guys down there. Grab you. Put you on the table. Cut you up. That rabbit didn't drop any meat. That is BS. Like, that maddens me. I went through all that work to hunt that rabbit, and it didn't drop me meat. And I'm going to make a whole bunch of blocks for me to keep working on a little bit of a house. Ah, so many things going on. So many things. So many things. Nope, that I would have had at that time. Evidently not. Alright, I'm going to fill this up with water. We're going to go drop this down. I need to find where we have some axe heads. Oh wait, I think we actually may have an axe downstairs. Yes, we do. Perfect. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Where my energy just seeps from me like a gas leak. Oh, hello, Derp. Glad to see you in chat. Alright, I need to go pay this trader a visit. Surprised I haven't explored up there more. That will be fine. It will be fine. I am just going to... Alright, we're going to go cut down... I'm going to go visit the trader, and then we're going to go cut down some trees. What do you mean? I haven't changed anything! Hello? Hello? Testing? It didn't show any change on OBS, so I don't know what the heck is going on. And I'm sorry I keep going out of camera range, but there's only so much I can do with a camera that can only slide back and forth. Besides, it's a little bit of jank is fine. Okay, so where in the heck is this dude? Okay, so we need to go up this way. What? What is with the XD? Oh, great. Look at all this copper. You know, for how much copper I am getting, I'm surprised that I'm not finding a little bit more tin. Like, at this point, I'm just going to start gathering up most of the nodes of copper that I find. That is just the deepest pond ever. Great, lots of quartz, lots of copper. Ay. Hold on, what are these? Oh, there's hedgehogs! Babe, I found hedgehogs! Hello, ruins. Yeah, I'm gonna cut up these puffball mushrooms. Mr. Trader, your wagon is sort of hovering. Okay, cool. Wait, is that what I thought it was? No, it's zinc. Alum chunk. Ooh. There's some pretty okay stuff. Wait a second. That is a ruin. Hip. I need to find a way down. That does not involve me getting hurt. I'm gonna have to find a way back up, but that's fine. What on earth are you? Oh, come on, you don't have anything? For as cool of a looking of a ruin, I am sincerely disappointed. Like, severely disappointed. Not sincerely. Great, I broke my thing. Well, small change of plans. It looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of excavations today. Because Tree's ADHD brain has fully gone from, hey, let's do some actual progress work, to, I found a ruin. I want the dopamine. Let's see. Come on, there's gotta be a basement to this building, right? Oh? Come on, you've gotta have. You're so big! If you don't have any loot, then what's the point of you? Okay, I've found a single crate of loot for this very large ruin. At this point, I will take what I can get. But also, why is it so deep? Now, I will say, if I could get some tin out of this, ooh, I would be a very happy man. That is not tin, that is not an ore, technically speaking. Because ore refers mostly to, you know, metals that are need to be refined to be used. No, I just got frickin' coal. Coal is not an ore. The geologist in me is now very mad at the devs. It's not how this works. Oh, hello. Ooh! Okay, we found something else that is loot-worthy. AKA, dirt. Of the bony kind. Oh my heavens. Alright, I'll have to come back around at some point to maybe salvage this place completely. Ah, there is wolves in the area. It's an owl! Hello? Oh! I saw an owl. I've been enlightened by the owl. I love owls. One of my favorite birds. There's a Keto! Hey, Unborn, it's going good. I found an owl. For the most part, things are going good. Apparently, I've been having audio issues. According to Derp. Is that duckos I hear? Das geese. Das? It's the wrong word. That is not my language. I cannot speak anything even close to that. Ah, well, I guess German is technically close to English in some vague, horrific sense. Gosh dang it. I didn't get to catch the kitty. Currently, we are excavating ruins while I am... I was on my way to visit a trader, then I realized that, hey, there's a whole bunch of ruins over here, so I've been thoroughly distracted. As I do. Come on, is there nothing over here? Man. That makes me sad. I mean, I guess in the end, this doesn't really look like much of a building. It looks more like a gazebo. Oh wait, is this all part of the building? Wait a second. Oh! I have found it. What? What? There's literally nothing down here. This is pointless. You don't deserve to be open to the sky. Yep, it's gonna be the last stream before Christmas. Because after tonight, I'm gonna be out of town the rest of the week visiting Derp's family. Where did you come, you frickin'... Oh. Oh. I'm okay. Jiminy freaking Christmas. Oh my word. Babe? Hold on. Something... There was a weird noise. Know what that sounded like. Also, Gesundheit. Oh my word, that was a thing. And these ruins over here are really disappointing. Actually, I changed my mind. I got more bony soil. Okay, yeah. So these runes are just garbage. I got 5 turnip seeds. And that's about it. Ah. Let's see, is there anything interesting nearby? Not particularly. Oof, sorry. So, Unborn, what have you been up to? Okay, that hen died of fall damage. I'm actually gonna put an actual marker there for, big fall. Dead rooster, dead hens. Man. Hello, wild grains. Well, looks like I get to go grab some more corpses. Because may as well. Free feathers are free feathers, after all. So this area is quite full of foxes, so I may have to remove them. Also, I love the Metalsmith mod because it actually does work with the spearheads, because my biggest complaint about the spearheads in this game, especially the metal ones, is you can't smelt them back down into... Ooh, hello, mature flax. Yeah, you can't smelt them back down into the base metal for an ingot, so I'm glad that the mod allows you to circumvent that by when the spearhead breaks, you can just melt it down. Oh, hello. It's a tool vessel? Okay, guess what? This hole that should be, you know, certain death, is now going to be not certain death. This is going to be a bit of a problem to excavate. That is all peat. We're going to put this marker there, though. I am going to see if there is any... Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to find another ruin over here. This one looks ominous. What was this, a portal? I'm honestly more than anything just curious about some of these. Because I thought that the majority of the ruins in the game were specifically for the defined, you know, early game resources, you know, get yourself a little boost. So some of them just being, hello, I am just nothing but stone, and otherwise I am sort of useless, is weird. Ugh. What is that red dot? This is more ruins to investigate later. Those are also ruins, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see what that is. Surface Shiver, Wolf, Wolf Pup. Good, no bears. Though I do realize I now do not have a I'm out of food. Okay, hello. Tree is now thoroughly intrigued by what you hold, big guy. This is a decent-sized ruin. Please let there be loot. I mean, bony soil is nice. I will admit that. I'll never say no to bony soil. I'm not seeing anything. Haha, Saribot, thank you. Okay, the big ruin has nothing. Which is sad. Yeah, no. This is a big hole. Though I will say, getting bony soil from ruins is probably like it's a mixed basket. It can either be amazing or like the most mediocre thing ever. Hello. See, like this is the thing I don't understand. I just ran into two big ruins that only gave me bony soil. This one and the arch. And then this thing that is like barely a few blocks across has ore and bony soil. Does it make a lot of sense? No. Oh, serious? It only dropped me 2 quartz chunks? That's not even worth it. Blech. I need... And I would love to find one of those hollow logs in this forest. That's never gonna happen. Holy motherload! Where am I on this map? Okay. I'm just being blind. Wait a second. I have found a thing. We are going to mark this one bright green. Alright, what else? Cassava seeds? Oh, it's just that one? Cool. I will see if the forest will restock you later. The reason I want to find those trees is because of the chance, like, there's like a chance that they will just restock themselves with just weird things. It could be almost anything. Like, if I find a second one in this forest, that thing is going to be taken home with me so I can use it as a chest. Oh, hello. Vegetables. Whatever. Alright. We have 2 slots. And we can drop some dirt. Let's go crack open that tool vessel. I'm done with my checking of trees for the moment. I say as I compulsively look at every single tree. And more flax. Yes, please. Darling, there's a bird! I'm gonna put that right there. We're gonna plant this tree over here. I'm just trying to make as much space as I can. And it's a pair of axes. Cool. What I did not need. But that is okay. We are going to excavate the rest of this. Where is my flint? It feels like a waste to throw away all that. Medium soil. Cool. Yes! Oh, hello. I'm being shot at. Come here, you little punk. Yes? Gosh dang it. Come here, you punk. I hope. I can't help it. This chair is not exactly the most conducive to, you know, being comfortable. Oh, side note, chat, I broke my last chair. The chair that I got from my grandfather, yeah, it broke. just gonna pile up all this peat here for later retrieval. Will I look for any more anything in this little ruin? Oh. This one has a basement. Goodbye, low fertility soil. I'm just gonna eat all this really quick. Actually, what am I doing? I have a pickaxe. That is not where I wanted to put you. Alright. How did I manage what? To just be bad at life? Goodness gracious, this is down there. I got a bunch of sticks. Cool. Totally worth all that digging for 8 sticks. Okay, I did get a bronze thingy, whatever they're called. Alright, I need to go home. I think I've gotten as much as I want from up here at the moment. Now the biggest issue is going to be how in the heck do I get back up the cliff that I came down to get over here? Hello, Monsieur Wolf. If I had the slots, I would kill you and... Oh my word, that was a hole into the fog. I may or may not have nearly crapped myself. That was way too close. Alright. Alright. Not gonna lie, I thought that dirt for a moment was a brown bear, and I just about had a panic attack. Oh man, my ADHD is kicking my butt today. I am unable to stay focused at all. Oh look, I can see my forest from here. Hooray! We're gonna put up all these chickens that were killed by foxes. Take all their feathers out. For the most part, though, I think none of the traders want any of the things we have, so I will put them away. Man, I will say, though, I would love to actually see one of these giant mountains that have, you know, like, that I can see over there or over there, actually have, like, a big old ruin on the top. That would be so cool. Ah, oh, look at all my trees. Look at them all. Alright, where are all those feathers? 15 feathers. Cool. I'm gonna go put this metal stuff down below. Cool, good to know that I have taken enough damage that I'm now starting to just have a problem. Alright, Age Torch Holder. Cool. I am going to put it here. Actually, no. I will have to figure it out. Yes, I know I'm hurting because I'm starving. I need to go check my fish traps. Those are empty. You have a package? Why? Okay. Slightly alarmed. I may have to end the stream early, depending on what that package is. I'm very worried now. Trees of the Concerned. That's concerning. Yeah, sorry, it's... I can't exactly, for personal reasons and my wife's personal, just... She doesn't want to be known. Let's just say we've had some interesting family trouble as of late, and this package is very, very strange. And I mean really strange, because something we have barely told a lot of people is on the package. Like, and we have no idea who on earth this could be. The package doesn't have a return address. So this is odd, to say the least. And it's apparently coming from Florida, which is really weird. We know nobody in Florida. Like, I know I have a couple of buddies over there, but, like, I haven't told them about this specific news. Which leaves me a little bit concerned. So when she gets back, I'm gonna quickly leave stream to double check with her what it is. Oh. Oh man. This is going to be one heck of a haul. I didn't realize I got this much bony dirt. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I have returned. My level of apprehension is still high. Because I'm just really confused. We have barely told a soul about some of this stuff, and how the heck it's on a package from Florida is a little bit worrisome. I want the spears or the axe. Yeah! Alright, it is time for me to sleep in game. Man, I have a sudden level of just worry. Like, way more than I should have. The tree is now very worried. Man, I'm so worried. There we go. All those things are nearly done, so when I need them, I can just break a single block and be good to go. A wild Geodude has appeared. Let me see, do I have any... Perfect. I do have a Geo Ball. I think that's my wife getting back home. Oh, it is only 3. I could have sworn it was more than that. Meat stew, cured poultry. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna make... Oh, right. One thing of stewed poultry. Alright, I don't want this to spoil, so what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go dig up a whole bunch of peat. Maybe try to uncover a few little copper veins. Yeah, I'm gonna go dig up peat. That will go by quicker and exhaust my hunger more so I don't waste this food. Hmm. I forgot how close this thing of peat was to the base. Goodness gracious, we have so much peat. Ow. How many shovels have we gone through? All of them? My hunger still hasn't really even gone down. Maybe going and cutting down trees is a better use of the food. Or even panning. A fomantis has appeared. Alright. We should have more than enough peat. I would love to do is begin making... Actually, no, we could do that. I need to put this down there. That is why I went down there. Alright, I'm gonna go cut down a couple more trees. Our charcoal is going. Everything is going good. So, chat, who's looking forward to Christmas? How much damage? Oh, you didn't even get hurt. That's dumb. Galena. Alrighty, we only have a little bit of stream left. So what I'm gonna do is top some of this off, grab my crucible, find the coal. I'm going to make a fire up here. Oh no. I think Vintage Story just crashed. Great. Cool. Oh, I better not lose all my progress. Alright, I'm gonna wait for a few. Because I don't know if this game autosaves regularly. I'm gonna give this a minute while it loads. I will be right back. If it does crash, we're gonna move and play a little bit of Sulfur so I can show you guys Sulfur. Namely, so I can also show Unborn all the cursed things that exist in Sulfur. I will be right back. It has... I cannot close out of it. just lost audio? Oh no. Alright, give me a moment. Yeah, that's not loading. I will see what I can do. Properly buggered. Yeah, indeed. I'm gonna boot up Sulfur. Gameplay, game capture, vintage story. Sulfur. I am going to force close vintage story. Hopefully we don't lose that much progress. And if we do, I'll make an announcement and I will spend some time over the weekend essentially doing what we had just done. And try and do it all again. Which really sucks, but it is what it is. I need to change my game category to Sulfur. Sulfur. We're going to be reviewing the cursed guns of Sulfur while it is Christmassy outside. I don't know. Could you do that? I don't know if you can do that for Kick. Kick is being weird. I cannot change my thing on Kick, so I'm just gonna close down my Kick stream for now. Somebody remind me to turn that back on later. Unborn. Welcome to the cursed realm that is known as Sulfur. This is a game, from my understanding, designed by people who understand how guns work. Yet they purposely make heinous abominations. So that people like me and you can cry. Or anyone who knows anything about guns can cry. Health potion, cool. It is a fun little game full of cursed things. That is the very best way I could describe Sulfur for you. There's a great many means of self-defense in Sulfur. By this point, just judging by the look of the guns, you should understand that some of these are heinous abominations. I mean, that pistol has a silencer the size of an oil filter. But it is an actual silencer, not an actual oil filter. Some of these guns come in horrific variety of flavors. Unborn, my question for you. Least cursed first or most cursed first? It is a weird game. This game is very cursed. Especially for any gun enthusiast. Okay. Pistol, rifle, or shotgun? Alright, that one is pretty easy. Hold on, I need to send a message to somebody really quick. Actually, nah. We only have 50 minutes left. Alright, so, this is the Arbiter. A shotgun in this game. I'm just ensuring that I don't have any other more cursed ones. Alright, this is the Arbiter. It has a 5-inch barrel shroud that I have purposely put on it. Behold how it shoots. It is one of the most cursed things I currently own. It is a trigger mechanism. Yeah. Yeah, I know. This is the other cursed shotgun. You may notice that there is a rack of shells on the very top. And unlike the other gun, there is no shells in its magazine. That is because this is the Breacher. It has the most cursed firing mechanism of any shotgun I have ever seen. It is a charge fire shotgun that will fire a maximum of 8 shells at once. Yes, it is cursed. It is heinous. I also am starting to really like it because there's no way, at least in this game, there's no better way to clear a room full of enemies than just kabam! And absolutely demolish everything in that vicinity. I know that as a German, this probably hurts you a hell of a lot more than it hurts me. And I'm sorry. I am deeply sorry. Now we're gonna take it back a little bit and make it a little bit something a little bit more tame. Still in the shotgun category. This is the Mario, a classic over-under shotgun. Oh, they fixed it! It used to be that if you would fire one shell, the opposite shell would still be chambered in the shotgun. So if I fire one shell, I open it up to reload it, the bottom one would still be in the shotgun and the top one would have fired, despite the fact that the magazine on the right side says the opposite. But yeah, this is just your classic double barrel shotgun. A nice palate cleanser from the other heinous abominations that I have in store for you. Yeah, yes, very what the fuck. All right, how cursed do you want the next one to be? Because we've got some simple ones, like this is the Beck. It has, from where it reloads, like, not even an inch of barrel. It is incredibly inaccurate. And yes, I understand that they could have easily used the actual magazine well for this pistol, but they chose not to. Also, I have a kitted out one right there that's full auto. Why? Because, why not? I mean, there's only from please lobotomize me so I can forget to my eyes hurts in this game. Okay, valid. May I show you the Impala Gravitas, aka the bow gun? Because for some freaking reason, this heinous thing exists. I literally never use it. Rather, it stays in the box so that I can show my friends that are also gun nerds and that they can hate me. That is the worst way to make a gun. Very correct. I'm gonna get this this one out of the way. This is the Farsight, which completely folds up. It's like a 10 round 5.56 rifle. And after you shoot your shots, the barrel retracts. Could you do that? Well, yes, but why in the nine hells would you? Yes, correct. That is fun note. Sulfur's setting is literally hell. You are literally in hell. Yes, gun hell. I wish I could hear the noises you are making, because I can only assume that you are like screaming in pain. Because some of these things are so heinous. They are so cursed. This is a fun little rifle revolver. This is where bad guns go to be tortured. Yes, 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 it is. It has a this gun is interesting for one particular reason. Notice its action. The hammer, which is the red thing at the back of the gun, like that little red dot at the bottom of my screen, resets, and you have to manually turn the cylinder to get it to go back into position. Yes. And in order to reload it, you just straight take out the entire cylinder. Hold on, I'm going to try to catch this Pokemon. Please, game, don't die on me. Yeah, like, it's not that bad. This is on the more minor end, except for the manual action, which hurts my soul a little bit. Okay, since we've been a little bit more tame, we're gonna go to some of the heinous abominations. And I mean heinous. Meet the salamander. It's essentially this world's desert eagle, if you will. I mean, for the most part, is a very simple, hand cannon, essentially. Single stack magazine of 7.62. And I am so sorry for what you're about to witness. You're just lol. Also, this is the ferryman. Yes, it doesn't make any sense. This is the ferryman. It is chambered in 50 BMG. You may be questioning why it has an opaque magazine. This is the only way I can describe it is this is what happens when a Barrett and a P90 have a child. Boop. Yep, this is a thing. Just why? to cause Germans pain. Oh, that was a lot of 50 cal ammo. I really shouldn't have done that. 50 cal ammo is not easy to get in this game. Alt F4. No ammo will be lost. Here's a good palate cleanser. I am assuming you may or may not have seen a certain show with a silver and black pistol wielded by either a vampire or I think it is a guy in a red trench coat with a massive sword. This is one of the coolest weapons in the game, and I love it. Simply because dual-wielding massive pistols is always fun in my books. Let's go on to something a little bit more cursed. This is the Duhar. The best way to phrase it is two Brens were born as Siamese twins. It is just two Brens in one chassis. That's about it. This is probably the only gun that actually fully is, you know, for the most part, tame. Just a simple bolt action with the one weird thing is that the ammo is ejecting on the left side instead of the right side. See, it is ugly, but this one functions. There's nothing really weird except for the fact that there is not a lot of space in that trigger well for, you know, all the mechanisms and stuff. This is also a decent and, you know, totally not cursed weapon. This is the Mossman. Simple, sawed-off, pump-action shotgun. The only cursed thing about it is its reload. Where, since you understand firearms in any capacity, if you understand especially pump-action shotguns, you will understand why it's cursed. It is loading the shotgun shells into the barrel, not the tube. I, in fact, did not catch that was what it did for the longest time because something in my brain was malfunctioning. This one is simple. It is simply a 9mm carbine. That fires one bullet at a time. Do not pay attention to the fact that it is working like a railgun. I may or may not have enchanted it. A simple, single-shot, 9mm carbine. Nothing weird. Which is ironic, but who the frick would want a single-shot 9mm carbine? I don't know. Alright, enough of the nice guns. Okay, there is a couple more nice-ish ones. This is the dart. It is a laser gun that has a single shot. That is it. This is all that this thing does. Nothing too crazy. I missed. I was a bit low. But yeah, for the most part, dart ain't that weird. It's a bit chunky, but it's not super crazy. We are now going to get into the very, very... I will save these two for last. For very good reason. They are the ones that break people. I had a friend threaten to murder me because I owned it in this game. I mean, you may try and kill me as well. We will see. Just know, the reason I am doing this is because I had to suffer through this, so I cannot suffer alone. Rapid fire. This is the Drifter. I just... Okay, that is a bug. That didn't used to happen. The shells are supposed to be ejecting, but visually they are not. That is a bug. Simple little SMG. Here's the Snut. It is a little teeny revolver. It's a snub nose. Yeah, it's weird that you have to pull out the cylinder every time, but it is what it is. It has a barrel in theory. Correct. This is the SOCOM, which is ironically a perfectly, for the most part, normal 9mm handgun. Yeah, some of these are not that crazy. Let's get into the curse territory again. You need some coffee? I'm sorry. This is the Augusta. Can you guess what? I somehow feel a migraine coming. I'm so sorry. This is the Augusta, or Augusta. It is an energy shotgun. Which you load with essentially 6 AAA batteries. I don't know how it functions with all this exposed wiring and whatnot, but I'm not going to question it. It works. It's not too bad, though, because it still maintains the same action of a normal break-action shotgun. And this is where we're going to start running into problems. It's meth engineering. Yes. Yes, it is. Correct. Okay. The next gun there is no understanding it. Correct. This is the Bronco. It is essentially a volcanic revolver. If you know what that, not volcanic revolver, volcanic pistol. This one, not that bad. It is a lever action pistol. Fun note, there are pistols that existed during the Wild West period in America that were essentially one of these, though not as complicated. It is a lever action pistol. Yeah, it's not very popular for a reason. Now then, behold. Oh, hold on. There's a Kabuto. I need to catch him. Poke catch great ball. Welcome to this world's M1911. Provided it is an underbarrel 1911, but it is fine. Because if I clear it, the slide moves back, but you can now see the barrel. So it's a little bit of a weird M1911, but for the most part, it is fine. It essentially is a M1911. Nothing too crazy about this one. Now then, behold the Ploika, I think. Ploika, yeah. It is, submachine gun. With, oh, hello. The charging for this submachine gun is literally, it's stock. But yet, everything else operates, I think, under direct blowback. I think the stock is actually the safety, technically speaking. Is that cursed? Yes. Is there anything I can do about it? No. All right. These next two, well, I'm gonna try and save you from those two as long as I can. This is, I can't remember this gun's name. The Pulsar. It is a revolver, except for the cylinder has been turned into some sort of energy matrix that allows you to fire all your bullets at once. It is a charge shot revolver. And that's where all the batteries are, is in that front magazine. Okay, good. That was not firing, so I thought it might explode, so I took it out of my hands. Because there's a couple of things in this game that just explode. Like actual dynamite. Like, you cannot light the fuse yourself. It will just light itself when you pull it out. And it will kill you. And because this game is essentially like an extraction shooter, if it blows up in your hands, you will die. And you will lose all your crap that you had on you. Do not pay any attention to the magazine in the bottom right. Do not pay any attention to the magazine in the bottom right. Oh yeah, that's right. I converted this into a shotgun. I'm so sorry. Like, I hate that I'm enjoying this as much as I am, but that is just because of how I was tortured when I first played this game. And the heinous sin that is every single gun that exists in this game. Like, take this. This is another submachine gun that only fires in burst, for a good reason. If you're paying attention, you might be noticing something a little bit odd happening with the bullets, that there is like a little metal piece coming out with them. That is because this is a 3-round burst, stripper clip fed submachine gun with an internal magazine. I hate it. But of the guns I currently have in my inventory, there's very few guns that make me hate. Okay, this one's a nice one. This is just like little assault rifle that I converted to semi-auto only that has an ACOG. Really simple. Yeah, sorry, not stripper clips. There's another gun that reloads only using stripper clips. Um, Here's the flicker. It is literally a lighter. This is one of the few guns I would love to have IRL. If it worked. Like, if feasibly this could work, like, I know it doesn't have a barrel, but I just like the idea of having a lighter pistol. I don't know why. It's just cool. This is the Unknown, another energy gun. This one reloads in weird energy gun fashion. That there is, it loads horizontally like an under barrel freaking P90, but that one's fine. Oh, I didn't show you the Balthazar. I regret. Huh, what went up there? I can't remember. Well, I know what can go up there now. Except for the humongous barrel shroud is now sticking into the light. Okay, we're coming down to some of the last guns. This one is very simple. It is also, ironically, one of my favorite guns, because it is combining two of my favorite guns that exist. This is the Pierre Fusil, or the M182. This is essentially a Krag Jorgensen, if you know what that rifle is. It is a side-loading bolt action. mixed with a Garand. Not super bad, I'm going to be honest. This is one of my personal favorite weapons in the game. But a lot of the more marksman-y rifles in this game, actually, I really, really do like. Oh no, I forgot about those two. I'm going to get these two out of the way. Namely, the more tame of them first. This is a classic LMG for the most part, with a side-folding stock. And a 100-round drum. This is not the cursed one of the two LMGs. This one is the... If you could design a gun, what dumb thing would you make? I don't know. This thing is apparently a gun that was converted from the parts of a mining laser. Yes, it gets more accurate the longer it shoots. But behold the reload cycle. It is a 100-round magazine that you feed one at a time. Also, I think the sights are backwards. Yeah, literally. It is such a dumb concept. I love it. Alright, we have a couple more. We're winding down for the grand finale. This one is not that bad. It's essentially a Thompson and a Vector. I would love a modern anti-tank rifle, if I'm going to be honest. There's a couple of those in this game. This is simply just a quad-stacked Thompson Vector child. It's very cursed. I sort of really like it, though. Nothing too crazy. This one, on the other hand, makes me irrationally mad. This is a single action. Obviously with the ammo. Yeah. This is a single action. This is classified as a revolver. But it is a revolver mixed with a Garand. And I loathe the fact that it exists. Because I don't know how pulling back the hammer also ejects the rounds in the clip. Doesn't make a lick of sense. Alright. I put those in the wrong spots. I don't know why they get so small. I've shown you all of these except for those two. I think I've shown you all of these. I've shown you all of these, and I've shown you all of these. So, that leaves 2 guns. So, it's a clip-firing pistol where every shot is out of battery. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. And for these two in specific, I am sorry. This is a 50 BMG loaded via stripper clips. It is called the Long Boy. It is the longest gun in the game. It causes me a lot of pain. But this isn't the worst gun. May you be introduced to the Dolphin. I need to... This gun has so much wrong with it. Yep. Yep. The barrel is also lopsided, if you're noticing. It is on the right side of the tube and not the left side. So that is just blatantly wasted space. And the sights are canted to one side too. Thanks, I hate it. Welcome to the gun that gives me nightmares. There was a reason I was saving it for last. I hope you understand now. I would say I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna let me apologize and much rather shoot me. Oh wait, I forgot about the Balthazar. I completely forgot about the funnest revolver in the game. It is a cylinder with 4 rounds of 7.62 in the most cursed orientation possible for a revolver. Is it wrong that I like this game? Don't answer that. I know the question. I know the answer to that already. ME51. Hold on, let me see this. M1E5 Grand. What is that? Oh, it's the Tanker Garand. I've heard of these. I I had forgotten that they exist. Thank you. You have now given me sufficient amount of pain. I had spent years forgetting about that gun, and it is now back in my memory banks. as someone who loves John Browning a lot, that is a sin. So just remember, if you think you see a gun that's cursed, remember, sulfur exists, and I actually really like playing this game. But these guns are absolutely cursed. I will give it a cheeseburger out of 10. Also, this isn't the worst because I can enchant these guns. So, like, I can make them be shooting lightning bolts or causing corpse explosions or rocket launchers or, you know, whatever you wish. Or flamethrowers. The German gassed machine gun. No, I actually don't think I know about that one. Look at the wall of sin. Oh, yeah! I do know the gas. I haven't. I'll have to go look at a picture of it again. It has been a hot minute, but I do know of it. Yeah, the dual barrel machine gun. See, what I have been doing in this game has been me leveling up all my guns so that I can go into the next area and actually beat the boss. But I have been just getting my butt kicked thoroughly. So it's slow going. Quests for me. Human flesh. I sadly do not have any human flesh. Stuff could use some repairs. Please repair the breacher. Do you have any insurance? No, you do not. Gosh dang it. Alright. I think that is going to wrap it up for stream today. Since Vintage Story died. Thank you guys for being with me. I am sorry that things have gotten so out of hand. I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Though I will see you before the New Year. The rest of this week I am going to be at my in-laws' house. Then next week I should be back to streaming. And hopefully we can get I can stream like 3-4 days next week. That's what I'm hoping. Regardless. I think that's about everything from me. I will catch you guys in the next one. I will report on my Discord if we lost a crap load of progress in Vintage Story. Hopefully we didn't. Otherwise I will cry. But for the most part, have a Merry Christmas. Be safe out there. Oh no. OBS? Okay, it is alive. Farewell!